Kia ora everyone, it's been a little bit since I covered some news on this channel. This is all belated information and some of you probably already heard about this over the past couple of weeks. We have here 4 new rumored sets releasing for the LEGO Marvel line next year for January. And I've got some thoughts on the early word. These are all rumors of course though, so as always take everything here as subject to change at any given time. We've seen this happen before and you'll see this happen in the future. Nothing with these rumors is ever set in stone. Alrighty, so LEGO set 76334 is currently labelled as Spiderman vs Sandman. It contains 201 pieces in total and it retails for the price of €25. This is a very strange one as everyone online is convinced that this is going to be based on the Sam Raimi movie of Spider-Man 3. We did just recently have a Raimi Spider-Man movie set release in the Spider-Man 2 train set. We did have a Sandman movie-based set also released last year, I think it was last year. That set there contained 347 pieces total, and it featured a higher price point as well. So if this is going to be a buildable Sandman model, the build is very compromised compared to the last one that we saw, which while being an MCU No Way Home styled set, that character design is based on Raimi Sandman. I'll believe it when I see it. It almost feels too good to be true to be getting some Raimi movie-based sets, also for the movie that we never got official LEGO sets for at the time of its release. If true, could you imagine if it's the symbiote suit as the minifig? Now we're really starting to dream. The next sets here are definitely going to be some comics-based releases. Set number 76335 Ghost Rider bike with 72 pieces in total. It releases for $10 USD before tax. Ghost Rider there was released in a mech-based set not too long ago, so I'm expecting it's going to be the exact same Johnny Blaze figure that was released in that set, but now for a cheaper price tag. I do already have the first Ghost Rider figure, very thankful to have that set in my collection, so I can probably skip this one, but it's really good news for all those still waiting. We've then got set number 76336, Venomized Wolverine and Spiderman car, 136 pieces in total, and it retails for the current price of $20 USD before tax. Oh man, I haven't even seen pictures of this thing and I can already tell you it's an easy skip. The adult fan base just doesn't seem to be the target demographic for these Spider-Man based cars. It's a set idea that commenters here just do not seem to vibe with either. It's a cheaper way sometimes to get some interesting minifigures, but I'm also someone that has never once cared for the venomizing variants of anyone, so really this is just the easiest pass of the year for me. And then these next sets here are a couple of brand new mechs. Set number 76337 is a Miles Morales mech set, 135 pieces total, so almost as many pieces as the car, and it retails for $15 USD before tax. I don't do the mechs either, so the only thing that I'm curious about seeing here is what that Miles Morales minifigure will look like. This Miles mech will be releasing in a post-Spider-Verse LEGO set world, and the previous Miles Morales figure has been the same guy for nearly 5 goddamn years now. It's just him with that hoodie. This exact figure you see on screen here was released in the Oscorp set. It's just been such a long time since we had something new for him. It's high time we saw something different. It's time that LEGO put respect on the guy's name. So in a similar vein to kind of match that one, set number 76338 is a Spider-Man vs Doc-Ock mech battle, 315 pieces total, and double the price now to $30 USD before tax. I've got the same thoughts here, really. We've actually already seen this exact idea before in a Spider-Man vs Doc-Ock mech, so now LEGO are just going to be remaking the set ideas that have well and truly already been released. I'm very curious to see what these minifigures also look like. Heck, maybe this is a Raimi based set too. Set number 76341 is yet another Buildable Groot. That's just what the Doctor ordered. 604 pieces though, so it's a huge jump up from the previous sets, and with a piece count jump comes a price point jump. It's said to be €60 at this stage. I'm repeating myself here because I also don't do the buildable figures either. As a frame of reference though, the previous Groot models are really fascinating with their piece counts. Both were built under 480 pieces. Yeah, that's for the Baby Groot and the plant version too. The Venom one there is around 630 pieces, so looking to be something maybe similar to this model compared to those others. Although now that I think about it, it's possible that Groot is going to be 500 pieces and then the extra 100 and something are for accessories. Who's to say? We'll have to wait and see, but for me, even before seeing images, once again, easy skip. Now as for the big one here, set number 76342 is said to be a new playscale Daily Bugle, 781 pieces total and retailing for €109. This is really interesting. For those unaware, LEGO recently did the unthinkable. They brought back actual play toy models for the kids' toy line. These playsets here of buildings of Peter's apartment and the Oscorp Tower are two of my favorite sets to release this year, the worst part about them being those hefty price points. The Oscorp Tower set I really like, but I don't own it yet. That there is built at just over 800 pieces, so the Bugle is definitely going to be in scale with this one. That amazing 18 plus model that everyone loves is set to retire this year, so having an affordable play scale replacement, it feels like a Lego move from back in the good old days. I'm excited to see that design. It's funny that this is going to be the third time the Bugle is made into a set, and I do have the last two models, but damn, I'm probably going to get this one too. The minifigures will be very interesting. Can you imagine if they re-release Blade, Daredevil, and Punisher in this one? The last two sets here, set number 76343 is a Hulkbuster mech, 413 pieces in total, and it's priced at €50. It's another Hulkbuster. I know the Lego line has been pretty washed up for a couple of years now, but it's really starting to feel comedic at this point. The last Hulkbuster to release there was in 2023, and it retired last year in December, so 3 years since we got a brand new one, but 2 years since that set retired. It was based on Infinity War, and it was made out of 385 pieces total. So the set here has a slight increase, which could mean a change in the build. It could be that there's a side build there, could possibly mean some additional minifigures. We don't know yet, and I'm very curious to see what movie this would be based on, or maybe it's a comics based or a cartoon one. I really doubt it though, we'd have to wait and see. We did start seeing some Age of Ultron stuff again though in 2025, so Lego could possibly surprise me with this. Finally, set number 76344 is currently labelled as an 18 plus release, and that's about all that we know that's concrete. Well, sorry, we do know it's got 1,297 pieces in total, and it will be retailing for $130 USD before tax. Now, earlier rumours a couple of months ago said that this was supposed to be a Buildable Iron Man figure. I guess like the construction type figures but bigger scaled, which is almost a Hulkbuster, but it's not actually going to be a Hulkbuster. Could this mean that we see yet another mega scaled Hulkbuster later on in the year? Maybe. It is after all one of the only 5 ideas that the LEGO Marvel team do have up their sleeves. Yeah, overall, I guess I'm intrigued with what the minifigures here could look like. Every base idea here is just repeated from previous LEGO sets, so we've got absolutely nothing brand new releasing for January of 2025 for the LEGO Marvel line. That could mean many things. I've always kind of suspected that it meant that the Marvel line gains new audiences every maybe 2 to 3 years, and so that's a new set of consumers that missed out on the previous sets, so LEGO just remake these popular models. The thing is though, I always see this stuff on deep sales nowadays. I don't know how popular any of this really is. I don't know what it's like around the rest of the world, but the Marvel stuff here just does not seem to have that juice anymore. Now that being said, Marvel is one of the lines that success is attributed towards its minifigs. I see many adult fans online gladly talking about how they're buying the Marvel sets just for the figures. So on that note, I'm expecting these to perform about as well or as poorly as every other Marvel LEGO set has in the past couple of years. I'm just really curious to see if we're going to get some new design changes for those figures, and I'm very eager to see them continuing this playscale building series. That's all that I have to say. I'd love to know what your thoughts are down below. Liking this video here and subscribing to the channel does help to support more videos like this one in the future. Ka kite anō, take care, hope to see you all next time.